Hi Aries, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for your Pisces season reading. I could be speaking to your cross watcher at any given time on this video, so that's for you guys to figure out where all these pieces will go. I figured I would try to rig my camera up so that I could be personable with you all in this reading. It's been a while since I've done any readings face to face, so here I am. So if you're new, I'm Shannon. This is apextarotpurespirit. Welcome, 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 and welcome back to all of you beautiful people who have stuck on this channel with me. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. So let's go ahead and get in here. I'm going to be pulling from the regular tarot. I will pull a rune. I will also pull a Hebrew letter, as well as from this homemade little deck. To get more information, I'm just going to do a quick little cross spread, and we'll look at the basis of the situation that we're fixing to talk about here, what the divine wants you to look at. This could be past, present, or future energy. Obviously, we're looking at the whole season of Pisces for you all, but this energy could be coming from something that's just happened. It's going to hit people differently, so just take the words that come out, the cards that come out, and the meanings of them, and put the pieces where they go, and listen to the Spirit, and the Spirit will lead you on your way and give you everything that you need to know. Okay, so Spirit, this is for Aries energy for the Piscean season. What do they need to know and understand? What is the basis of the situation that we're talking about for Aries here? And then what's behind them? What is the right now moment? What's in the crowning thoughts? And show me what the outcome of this is. Always remember that I do 72-hour readings. They always can be found below on every one of my videos, and if anybody would like a personal reading, just email me at apextarotpurespirit@gmail.com. I would love to accommodate you. All right, let's get started. We are talking about the moon. Now, this just came out in Pisces reading. You could have a connection there with Pisces, or obviously the sun's gonna this is Pisces season, so we're talking about the season, but you could, be dealing with Pisces directly, or have that real heavy in your chart, just because this came out in their reading at the same exact position here. So the moon represents anything from your family to your mother to children to emotional things to hidden things, deception, okay? And something real emotional here. It is a high arcana. It rules over Cancer, but all of the water signs can be connected to that. A lot of times people say this is Pisces card, but it does rule over the 4th house, which is the family. And so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it's water, and the moon pulls on water. So what has just happened and what's behind you is some kind of offer or new opportunity to put in the ground. This is a court card. This is little children. This is a work endeavor of some kind. This is a new project. This is something for you just to, really just work and take this new opportunity and do something with it. Now, the pages bring good news, so that's a message as well, and this is in this position of what's behind you. So some kind of news came to you just recently about something physical. Pentacles represent anything from your job to your physical body, or contracts, or just anything that's real, you taste and touch and see and drive and live in and all that kind of stuff. That's a pentacle. And also little children, like I said. So in the past position, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy showing up. In the right now moment, we've got really hard stuff. And somebody's trying to make an offer. This is either a defeat, somebody got defeated and didn't take the offer, or this card can represent a reconciliation, but that's brutal energy. That can be hidden agendas and deceit and I don't care energy, and I guess got unbridled ambition going on. This is just real hard energy, harsh words. 5 is about a change, though, and obviously something's changed, because the basis of what we're talking about is really emotional things. At the top of the mind, that's hard energy, Aries. I mean, you guys are about war and passion. Obviously, that's your energy. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the right now moment. Okay, but your thoughts. Okay, you have thoughts and you have words. And then at the top of the mind space is brainstorming. Okay, conflict, rivalry, turmoil. Okay, this is competition. Okay, and if something happened in your home and somebody cheated or took money or did something, made some type of offer, or somebody did something with something very physical, it's caused some kind of conflict here. This is really hard energy, guys. We have the King of Swords coming out in the outcome. Well, if you've got this kind of energy going on, nothing but conflict, well, then sometimes the law has to get involved. This can represent a lawyer. It can represent a police officer. It can represent you. Okay, just being real stern and saying no more of this. This is childish, petty energy coming out here. Because look, we have a page and we have a king here. Now, this is in your past position, but I take everything as well in my readings and whatever intuitively the divines show me. I mean, obviously we have children connected to moon energy. It's your home. Okay, it's something's emotional, something's been deceptive. The King of Swords can represent a father, can represent a boss. Okay, something high-ranking energy, and obviously this is the same energy in the right now moment of somebody who possibly is just like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Okay, hidden agendas and deceit. And if this person is in the reverse, then this person is in debauchery. And you cannot appease that person for nothing. All right, we're going to go another round and we're going to see what's going on here. Show me the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and this King of Swords here. Okay, we got a lot of stuff hopping out here. A lot. Okay, I'm just going to take what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody really sitting there in apathy and ignoring something. Okay? I really don't know where this goes. It just popped out. So I'm just going to lay it to the side. So somebody obviously walked away in the past and caused some kind of conflict. Okay? Was invested in something that did not work out. Okay, and apparently whatever has happened here was really, really emotional. We got the Moon here as well. And we got somebody crying and pouting and, or not crying, it could be crying. Obviously something's very emotional. There's a lot of cups here. Okay, and somebody invested in something and walked away to go get their Nine of Cups. Then it left something because of a third-party situation here. Okay, because we got many, many people showing up here in this reading here. Then, you know, the heavens is trying to give something here. And somebody's sitting here pouting over it. So either you're going to look up and take it, or somebody needs to, or hopefully they will. Or if they don't, then maybe this, you know, this why somebody walked away, because somebody was trying to give something heavenly and that caused them to walk away, and it made nothing but a mess and an emotional mess. That's horrible energy coming out here, Aries. What's behind you? And so somebody walked away to go get the Nine of Cups, but obviously if somebody tried to make an offer from that and spent all the money, or something took place where this could be narcissist energy, or somebody wanted to come back and to make an offer and somebody's sitting here blocking this happiness as well. We can look at this card like that as well. This is a wish fulfillment, or it should have been, but we can't read it that way because nothing but horrible energy showing up here. A lot of fussing and fighting. There's a narcissist here, a really bad narcissist here. In your right now moment with this Five of Swords, we got a lot of pages showing up and one king in your outcome. And so if that's the law getting involved, I will say that the Justice card came out in the Pisces reading. In the Pisces reading. So depending on how bad this stuff is, because it looks really, really bad, we've got, you know, in the right now moment, messages and little children and cheeky behavior. This is cheeky behavior card. If somebody just jump right on in, head first, let's go, you know, if somebody's got hidden agendas, okay, now the pages should bring good news, but we have a page here as well that's behind you, and we have this either defeat card or hidden agenda card, and cheeky behavior or yeah, let's go. But at the top of the mind, there is conflict and a bunch of people and rivalry going on. So I doubt that it is okay, let's play. Okay, it's not what I'm feeling in my spirit. There's something here taking place here. We got the king. We do have a King of Cups though in the position of the brainstorming. But if this is, like I said, if this king here is the law, then this king here is a manipulator, okay? Now, it's somebody, again, who has a title over them. This could be investigative stuff as well, showing up in, for some of you all, and you are brainstorming, okay? Because I'm talking to many different people. So whatever this is, this King of Cups is, something's coming to the surface and causing conflict, or did, and then people are investigating something or hiding something, or there's rivalry because there's love situations going on. There's something very much emotional and passionate here, okay? Your outcome is putting in the work or money situations, your apprenticeship, okay, getting grounded, getting stable, working slow at something. This is also personal power, pentacles, something physical being worked on. Okay, going to take a lot of strength. At the bottom of the deck, we have the strength card here. We have an 8 here, this 8 high arcana, and an 8 here in the outcome. All right, 88 is a tower. And it's also prejudice stuff as well. So some of y'all that could or couldn't be, it depends on who you are, relate to your situation. But this is either going to give you strength, your outcome, or it's going to have to, make you have strength. But I do like that there is a angel there to help shut the mouth of the lion, and the lion is the heart. Okay, that's where issues will flow out. There's a lot of issues on this table here, Aries. Let's go ahead and pull a Hebrew letter here. This is for Aries, please, Divine. For the Pisces season. Got a lot of people here. 2 kings and 2 pages. This is for Aries. So we have the tower that's come out. The energy of the tower, which is the ayin. It's the 16th letter of the Hebrew. It is the I. Okay. It represents watching and seeing and understanding something. That's exactly what the tower is. Okay, pride and ego. I will say that the tower was the outcome of the Pisces reading. So some of you all are having that connection somewhere. But like I said, the sun's going to be there, so anybody can go watch that reading. But this is about looking and understanding something here. All right, and so somebody's going to get some kind of tower moment and aha, genius idea for some of you all how to fix something here, because if somebody's wanting to put in the work, okay, or this is going to court and having to go to work and pay for something, and whatever, somebody's putting in some type of work here. There's real sharp. The King of Swords is cold as ice. Will come in and just give me the facts only. I'm going to calculate what you say to me, and you're going to have to put your head down and figure out what to do, or, get grounded or something. That's what this energy is showing here, okay? And we have the tower energy come out here and looking at something. And, if we got a bunch of children here and people acting like kids, and we got 2 kings here, and somebody's brainstorming and looking at some real childish behavior, and laws getting involved here because of this stuff, because this could be really bad stuff, then somebody's in pride and ego, and the tower's going to come down, and somebody is watching and seeing something, and going to have some kind of revelation to know how to fix this, hopefully. I mean, we do have the strength card here. Oh my God. And then there is, so a lot of you all do have the Pisces connection that showed up. There's law here. Truth. Balancing out the scales. Okay, so there's children involved in situations here, and there is war here. There's childish, immature energy out here, and manipulative energy showing itself. And if somebody's watching some things, and somebody's watching some things. You also had the Lamed come out here as well, and the Lamed is the 12th letter of the Hebrew, and That is the shepherd staff of the universe, pushing and pulling and prodding and leading you and protecting you or somebody in this connection to go into a new direction. That energy is a 12, and so that can go to Empress energies. That is legal itself. Within that, that's something huge. That's something that could be known that's going on here. Obviously, we see more than one person in your reading. That's also hangman energies. The 12th high arcana would be the hangman. Turn yourself around and have to discern something and release something in this fight that's going on here. And then the world card energies would be found in that 3 vibration, that Saturn energy. And you can't separate Saturn from Saturn. So something's obviously devilish, or people can grow up and get a clue and pass a test with integrity and let the divine protect you and move you in a new direction. So we've got an L here and an A here. The L is also a U and a C, and an A is also a J and an S, and that might mean something for some of you all. So I paused the camera to look up this word in the Hebrew because you guys had 2 that popped out here. And the word is a yoke that came out, and it represents an ox. Now that'd take you to Taurus because they are the ox head in the zodiac, and this represents the strong authority. Well, we do see underneath here, underneath this card is the Emperor. That would represent the head, the authority as well. Okay, so you guys hold this card in the deck. That's major stuff. Now, the Emperor in the upright is going to have conviction and go help somebody in this fight that's going on. And if he's in the negative, he's nothing but a tyrant, and he's part of these other fire energies that's brainstorming and, you know, couple it up with this, you know, manipulative energy here. And well, we do see law here getting involved. Okay, there's some kind of real strong authority here. The yoke is understood as a staff on the shoulders. You guys got the Lami. This is about learning the lessons and allowing the divine to push and pull you. You need to release something, or somebody needs to release or walk away from some type of a group or something here that's taking place, because there's a real strong energy here of control. It says here that there's power for pulling loads, such as a wagon or a plow or something like that. So let's look at that for a second, because that's likening something if somebody's trying to gain some kind of power in a situation. And hold on just a second, because it just left me what I was fixing to say. It says the staff on the shoulder, so somebody's obviously under a lot of pressure. In order to harness this power for pulling the loads, such as a wagon or a plow, that's a lot, depending on what's all in the wagon that you're trying to pull. Somebody's really under a lot of stress here. We see it. We absolutely see it here. This also talks about how in the Hebrew, they used to take an older ox and put the yoke on, and it would teach the younger to pull it. Okay, and so that would be the divine trying to get somebody to go into a direction and to release something here. We do have the hangman energies, and we just heard that, so I guess that's confirmation. We do have the hangman energies here, and that is releasing things. Learning to let things go. Turning yourself around, flipping yourself in another direction, and looking at it for what it is. And then, you know, sometimes it's just, okay, well, I'll just sacrifice it then, and I'll just release. Okay, there's a big trial going on here in a very big way. Okay, let me hurry up here. For Aries, please. So we have the F here, but it's not an F. It looks like an F that could mean something for someone. It's actually the A. And we already have the A coming out in the Hebrew, and this is about speaking. It means word. Okay, and somebody, obviously, what's behind you is somebody tried to give some kind of tangible communication here, but either somebody was sitting there blocking it, or was a narcissist, or didn't care, or that was somebody's wish to do that, and all it did was either brought cheeky behavior, or it, you know, it made some kind of other. This can also mean a lover. You know, if there was a lover and there's that pissed somebody off, and I mean, we live in the real world. I mean, something's taking place here where there's competition, and got somebody all up in a ruckus there on the situation. Anyway, This represents wisdom and you needing to use wisdom. And the King of Swords would be somebody in the upright that does have wisdom. Okay, because somebody needs to gather their strength together. All right, and shut the mouth of the lion and get off that yoke that's pulling you in a really hard trial here. Or maybe somebody is going to go on trial if they can't get out of this war. This is hidden deceit and agendas, and I'm going to win at all cost stuff and be cheeky with the behavior, especially if there's little children involved in something. That's not good. This has to do with inspiration, study, poetry, creativity, love, and friendship. Useful counsel. If you go to this would be counsel. Go to somebody who could represent that. A counselor. Go to a counselor. Let's talk to somebody. If somebody won't go, then you need to have to go within and figure out a thing here, because it's bad energy. It says beware of debts and temptations. We do have somebody here working on something. Okay. If there's a hard taskmaster around, I don't know, go to the authorities, okay? Let me pull a couple of these cards and get some words here and see what's happening. We have Dawn and son-in-law. Okay, now Dawn can be a name. There's a son-in-law. No, we do have the moon here for the basis of what we're talking about. And the sun, we got the moon actually showing itself twice in two pictures here. But this could also, something could have happened in the early morning, or whatever that means to you. There's a son-in-law here as well that's coming out, so whatever that means, you guys take these, it'll mean something for somebody and it won't for somebody else, but it's coming out here. It's for Aries divine. What else does Aries need to know? Oh my gosh, these cards are everywhere. We have trouble. Well, we see that. We also have job and success. That's positive, because some of you all are going to put the work in, and okay, you're going to have to be real sharp-minded about it, but you're going to work it out, and it's going to be successful. We also have a gift. That's positive. And it's so refreshing, positive. So if you guys are going to work it out and you do have strength here, we have please forgive me. So that's good. That's good. Go to a counselor. I mean, I don't know how bad this stuff has been, but obviously there's been a real hard yoke upon somebody's neck here. The basis was the moon. There's been deception here, and somebody walking away from something, and and that's hard. From things that they've invested in, and sitting there and been pouting, and you can't work with that. You just can't work with that if people are going to pout. Because there's been some boundaries that have been crossed. And we have a grandfather as well, whatever that means for you all. So we have a grandfather, a son-in-law. We got Dawn. We have trouble, a gift, a job. We have success. We have something that's refreshing. But we've also had somebody cross boundaries, and a grandfather. What's at the top? Guilt. Okay, we do have the justice here. So I'm just going to go either way for any given person involved in this rivalry that's been going on. Okay. So good luck. Let me know how it goes down below, Aries. And until next time, shalom.